Hi, and welcome to what else? A new SPEEDPAINT video. The first part is done in the stream, that's why it looks like this. Look, that's me in the corner. I'm drawing really fast right now. Also, there's the chat, and I wanted to randomly design a character, and I didn't really know what to do, and I was like, it needs to be half an animal for some reason. And people suggested stuff in the chat. As you can see, I tried several things. I don't know what this is. It's a cat, I think, but I don't want to go full furry. So I think someone was like, maybe a Scarecrow, and that's what I went with. And I've never been so fast with design. I don't know why. I did a speed run of this shit. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I went for it. And yeah, so here I'm sketching her design out a bit, and actually it was quite nice. I actually really like designing this character. One inspiration for this Scarecrow girly is a month ago, I thought to myself, I need a new hobby because drawing hasn't been the most fun lately. It's getting better, but like sometimes when I really do not want to draw, and it happens more often lately, I don't have anything to do. So I want something to do, and I can watch like shows and stuff. But I don't know about you, but my hands need to be doing something when I watch something. I cannot, for the life of me, do one thing at a time. If I watch a show, a lot of times I am puzzling. I'm doing like a puzzle thing on my phone, or I'm drawing, or my new hobby, aka my new personality for at least now a month, is I'm starting to crochet. Not that good, but like it gives me something to do, and I'm trying to make a sweater right now. So I went to the store, little me went to the store, and I brought yarn for it, and that really is what kind of inspired me to do. Like, yarn is on my mind 24/7 right now, because I'm one of those people who's like, when they have a new hobby, they're obsessed with it. So not only like the yarn bits of this design is inspired by that, but also the color scheme, but we come to that later. For the color scheme, I really liked the colors I found in the store. So I was like, I'm gonna use it on this lovely little lady as well, but again, that's later on. I'm first gonna talk about the line art because we're still there. The brush, I'm gonna put it on brush on screen, so pause if you want to have the settings for that, because I'm using Paint Tools i2, but that's always in the description, so you should know that. And these are the settings. They're not very like special settings or something. I'm pretty sure something like this already comes in the program. And it's kind of like a ball pen, I don't know, like a pen thingy, and so it's pretty standard, and I had a hard time working with it at first, but I kind of like how it looks, because it kind of looks like flat more. It doesn't look as dynamic as normally, and I kind of like it. I don't know why I kind of like it. Here's me drawing a sunflower. I thought her head needed some flowers. I don't know what this flower is. You could argue it's some kind of like, what are they called in English? These flowers putting on screen, but they don't go up like that. So what that is, I don't know. But you know, it's attached to like a talking scarecrow, so it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be accurate. Oh, here. Now I'm going out of the stream, and I did this on my own time later on, a day or two later. I don't know what. I'm drawing a hand again, because again, me and hands, we don't get along. Sometimes we do. I'm already gonna disappoint you, by the way, because the scarecrow that tips his hat not the Scarecrow. The crow is tipping his hat on the side. He's not gonna be in the final drawing. He was just like a very quick sketch thingy that I eventually decided not to put in there. I'm chasing her ear now too because I didn't really know what parts of her I wanted to seem like it was handmade and what parts are like kind of like human-like. I went with more handmade. That's why her hair also has more of a yarn texture instead of an hair texture, I guess. So here are 2 big old braids. I'm doing something else right now. Oh yeah, there. I'm continuing now. I put like these kind of like yarn bits over there. And I actually really like how it look. Again, I really like yarn nowadays. I also really like the farm aesthetic, because that's what I kind of went with, because Scarecrows, they're used in farms. I'm from the Netherlands. I talked about this before. I'm from the Netherlands, and I'm from the east side, and the east side of the Netherlands is more known as like farmers and farm stuff. Now, I personally did not grow up on a farm, unfortunately. No, I don't think I'm really farm material, but I do think it's beautiful. But around me, a lot of people did. And a lot of, kids I knew when they were 12, they were riding a tractor, stuff like that. And also, when I speak Dutch, I have an accent actually, which is often described in the Netherlands as a farmer's accent. I used to really, really hate my accent. Like, I didn't want anyone to know. Because at first I didn't really thought much of it because, the only place I was in the east. But then I went to school in more of like the west side. And immediately people were like, you're from the east, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. So at first I didn't like it, but I refused to not like it anymore. So now I do. And, if I speak Dutch and it kind of doesn't sound charming, I'm not gonna sound charming anyway. So why not with a fun accent that makes things like more fun? If you guys want me to do like a voiceover one day in Dutch instead of English, I'm down. I don't know how much people will like that, but who knows, maybe. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm doing some blushies because I did think she needed blush. Is it accurate to a Scarecrow? No, but I like the look of it. I'm doing some shading right now, and sometimes when I have color schemes and I don't really know if they look super great together, like I'm kind of on the fence about it. One thing that really helps is to make a shading layer and shade everything with the same color and put that layer on multiply, because that way you kind of harmonize the colors a bit more. I'm using a dark, no, not a dark, I think some kind of like red orange color as the shading layer, and I put that on multiply, and it kind of makes everything come together a bit more color wise. I'm doing the line art now. I really like doing line art, coloring the line art. I didn't at first know how much I wanted to do. First I just thought I'm gonna keep everything red, and then, okay, the brown, I'm gonna do the browner, so it looks a bit better. And then I did every color, so, well, not every color, like the yellow and the red can have the same line art color. I'm doing some white line art. I really like doing that to make it pop more and make it a bit more flat. I don't know, I really like I'm second guessing the sweater there. That's already it. That went fast because it's called a speed paint for nothing. Haha. Anyway, sorry. I really want to thank my Patreons. They're on screen right now. I say this every time, but they're helping me out more than they think. They really do. I really appreciate them. If you're also interested in supporting me, you can do that on Patreon. You don't have to though, of course. Like, I don't want to force anyone into doing the paying thing. So, liking this video, subscribing, leaving a comment, that would really help as well. It would really help. So, leave a comment about stuff. It doesn't even have to be about the video. Just tell me, like, do you like milk?